am back. Thank you for tuning in to the Sabrina Guy channel. So, I'm coming on quickly just to say a couple of things real quick. These are not serious hot takes, quick takes, just random thoughts or random vision or opinion. Um, it's just more like just want to express some things that I have concern about. If I don't really have concern about a particular topic or particular events in real time, I do not direct my attention over there. And I know, however, my content is sent out before I can actually upload it. I know people like to think that because I click on certain things that I'm interested in them. Sometimes I could actually click on something and go do something else and have to rewind what I'm really interested in, or sometimes if it's something that has popped up and I wasn't really interested in it, you know, sometimes I play it back, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I like lives just because I like the people that do the lives and I haven't just really fully listened. I'm gonna stop doing that because the Bussy regime and the Dissy regime is definitely on a rampage. And so, as I have encouraged before, when the Bussy and Dissy comes up, the truth is the air freshener, and never forget about that because they will tempt you and try you in every way. I want to encourage the women out there that's trying to lose weight and get into shape. And I know some people are sensitive about that topic, can feel depressed or whatever, but take it from me as uh, a woman that's overweight. I will most definitely tell you that you can do it. All you have to do is want to do it. Yeah. All you have to do is want to do it and to be determined to do it. And it shall be so. Just make sure, consistency, determination is everything. And, say your prayers and just stay focused in spite of all the negativity around you. And I say that because no matter what you're dealing with in life, I can just use me for an example. I absolutely do no wrong to people. I don't. When I tell them the truth, it's because something they're absolutely wrong for, and people get offended by that. I've said it over and over, and it sounds like a broken record, and I really do get it, but I can still say it though because it's true. Even though I won't play it over and over, about people's wrongdoings or whatever, depending on what I'm talking about, right? So, anyways, like I'm saying, the example that I was about to give rather is that I can go to work and I assist elders with their daily activities. I provide personal care to them, so on and so forth. And most people look at people in a job like that and be like, "You're nothing. You know X, Y, and Z." But whatever you do in life, if you choose to do it, you have the right to do it. You have a choice to do it. Just make sure you do it in the right way and you do it the right way. So, and if you make a mistake and if you mess up, tell the truth about it and go forward and go on. That's all to it at the end of the day. But back to my example that I was about to give before I took off way over there. At the end of the day, it's as simple as I can go to work, I can have on a nice scrub set, I can do my job like like it's supposed to be completed, And people will find a problem with that because they feel intimidated, or they feel like, well, I don't want to do all that. Well, don't do all that then. Let me do what I'm doing and you do what you're doing. But see, when it's like that, they can't stand that. Because see, now you uncover the hate in them. And when you uncover the hate in people, oh man, you really start to smell the bussy and dissy. They start doing, trying to, they get along with somebody at your job. So now they got to go tell the manager that they cool with that you did something wrong when you did everything right, and their only issue is hate. I can go to work. I don't gossip. Somebody come tell me something about somebody, I'm go tell them. Ooh, when you say that go tell them part, boy, ooh, you think you all that. You bougie. Woo. But it's the truth, right? Could we all agree? Yeah, it's the truth. When you go and tell people things like that. That's me. I don't get into people's mess. I mind my business. Things that concern me, and what I'm interested in, I will voice my opinion. I will voice the truth over those topics, and anything else beyond that, I have absolutely nothing to do with. And that's why I always consistently tell people and encourage people to stay in your lane. Be true. You be authentic, but be true. Don't do too much. You don't have to do too much. Some people will make you feel like you need to do too much just to either put something on you, like you're guilty of something, or like set you up. Oh my gosh. It's a cold world out here. And that's why it's important that, because people have mentalities like that over the simplicity of situations and behaviors, because they think like that, it's important that you do have people in positions that understand that. And that's the truth, They can hate you from the money you make to the style of clothes you wear. And it's always going to be an issue, even if there is no issue. Even if you haven't given them any reason to speculate that you're this lie that they make you into. And it's sad because sometimes you go into those same environments, those same places, and you get those same people. And what do? Exactly what I just told you. Stay in your lane, mind your business, and pray that there's someone in authority, whether it's supervisor, manager, whatever it is, that understand that sometimes all people can hate you for absolutely nothing. Just because they're friends, just because they're on the same team. Some people can hate you. Like I just used the example with the coworker hating you for doing what you're supposed to do, but go make it like to a manager that they're best friends with, or they have favor with, and make you seem like this extremely bad person that don't do your job. And it's tough when it's like that, because some people can be intimidated by the same things. The way you carry yourself, the way you're professional, the way you choose to stay away from chaos and confusion. They'll do it, and they'll do it, with your elevation. So my point in saying all of that, stay in your lane, stay true, do what's right, in spite of how many times someone makes you seem away, or how many times people make you feel like there's an issue with you. There is an issue with you. You're true, you're good. And the issue with them is they hate and they evil. simple, simple at the end of the day. And so I think of all the young women that's going to the WNBA. Congratulations to you. I've said it before, I've commented, I'll say it again. Congratulations. I'm very proud of all of you, and you do deserve it, especially the three that I named, because yes, I gave you guys credit before you even went there, so you know you got it, and it just brought, so much joy to me, real joy, pure joy, to see Angel and Cardoso make up and make peace, real peace, and because that false peace ain't it. That false peace is, it's gonna come back up, trust me. That's why I don't be I don't revisit relationships where nothing ever got solved or handled, and that's very important, because that issue will come back up, trust and believe me. But I'm happy that it was dealt with purely, and I know you guys did it purely. And I was just like, people, it's important to have people in authority that can understand the real from the fake. Like if I'ma just see, I'm trying not to bring three out. I'm trying not to bring three out without yeah, without doing too much, because I don't want to do too much right now. But I will most definitely say that it's just important to have people in authority that could really lead. I think about all those coaches, and I'll use Caitlin, Angel, and Cardoso again, because those were my top three picks. I think that it most definitely should have went that way. Even though I'm not a certified judge, I can most definitely still, I have a freedom to choose. I have a freedom of opinion, right? So those were my top three. And yeah, I said Caitlin first, Angel second, and Cardoso third. Caitlin, because Caitlin, not only is she a great point guard, she could be she's an all-in-one, all over the board. Angel can do some point guarding, some she played a post, and she got it, period. And Cardoso, you can't mess with her on the post either, same as Angel. So she's really not a point guard, not too much of a shooter, but with some game, and she gonna get there just like the rest of the ladies. So, be perfected. She sure is. And so at the end, all of them sure will. And so that's why those were my picks in the order that they were. And I just give credit where credit is due. And so always just stay true. But it's important that you have people in authority that can judge effectively and judge the right way and do what's right. Because this judgment where it's happening to where just this unbiased judgment where I'm going to side with this person because it's my friend, or I'm going to side with this person just because they're white, just because they're black, just because they're a man, just because they're a woman, just because they like tacos, just because they like hamburgers, just because they like pizza, and you can go on and on and on and on at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, there's no pure justice in how you're judging, what you're determining at the end of the day. So moving forward, just stick to the truth with all things that you do. I'm just gonna pick up two quick things real quick, and I'm gonna get off of here. Real quick. But I did just want to point those little simple things but major things out, because it is very major. Everything that I said, it's very simple, but it's big. It's major. It makes sense. It's the truth. Yeah, let me say that. It's the truth. Okay. So um let's clear up some bussy and dissy. Let's go ahead and spray some air freshener because today in court, during the YSL trial, there was information stating that the witness that was called on the stand pooped or urine on himself. But then I saw another source that said that that was not true. The victim absolutely did not poop on himself. And you know how people like to try to stage or create a narrative? I'm like, some people will do that to play on people's emotions. And so I'm like, did they make him poop on himself because they want to say they scared the S out of him? I was wondering about that. I was like, do what? And so I found out that wasn't true, and coming to find out he didn't urinate because what happened is when he got up, waterways. That's what a source said. And I'm not really I don't know which one is true. I really don't. I know I heard the judge say the seat had to be sanitized. Even if he wastes water, the seat would need to be sanitized. I can go ahead and agree with that. But I still don't know which one was true. And so most people say, well, he probably was scared. Well, I don't think he was scared. The reason, I don't know if he pooped or urined on himself. I'm not really sure if that's even true, but I'm just saying, maybe he just had to go to the bathroom. If you're ever in a situation where you need to go to the bathroom, just be like, just ask the judge. Just ask the judge if you can go to the bathroom. And the reason why I think he was kind of stressed out at one point in time is because he did answer. One of the lawyers had asked him, the lawyer asked him, sir, did the DA come and see you? I'm sorry, did the state come and visit you? When did the state come see you pertaining to when you were shot? Did they come see you in the year of 2015? Or did they come see you in, when did they come? And he said, they just came to me about 4 months ago. Woo. So, in 2015, he was a victim because he was shot. And he didn't get a visit until 4 months ago. And this, why I think he got agitated is another lawyer got up and asked him, so he repeated the question that the previous lawyer asked him, and he was like, I just told you that. And then I think that's when something happened. Something was let loose in a chair or something, or he wasted the water. We'll go there. Whichever one it was. That's probably why he got an attitude, because he had to go to the bathroom. Just ask. I mean, that's unfortunate. That's really nothing. It's just. I will say, for people that stage things and try to create their own narrative with no type of solid evidence, I will say it reminded me of the lady who went out and shot people, she said, because of the solar eclipse. This has got to stop. People use anything for an excuse. For the Bussy and Disabel regime, I have most definitely said I was not doing ministry. I was not doing any of that anymore because I do not want to mislead people. And if I don't know where to go, if I don't know the way to go, I'm not going to act like I know which way to go. That's not in my character. That's not who I am. And because of that, they feel like I fought it, this person and this person, just because I called out their lies and uncovered their lies. And so they have an issue with it now, and they will be absolutely okay. I'm almost finished with my rant. I'm almost finished with my rant here. I'm just thinking about all these things that's going on, and, even concerning situations of my past, situations of my present, and situations that I may be faced with in the future. At the end of the day, I'm still going to stay true and I'm going to do what's right. And that's the only way that really keeps everything together in truth at the end of the day. So moving forward, yeah, that's what you call faulting, things like that. When you're telling the truth about something, that's one thing. When people want to make your truth that you're being into something, that's their narrative, that's their staging, that's their setup, that's their plot. And someone said, one of my colleagues that follow trial said, Fannie Willis needs to enter the YSL case. And I beg to differ. As I've said before, the leader does not always reflect the people, and the people don't always reflect the leader. If I was over all those individuals, because it's different, branches and levels and stuff like that, and if I was over them and they presented some poop or urine like that witness did today in that seat, I wouldn't even step foot over it unless, something could be done. I wouldn't get into that, because at some point, by them being certified professional lawyers, this case is baseless. It has no foundation at all. And that's just the truth. It has no foundation at all. And what really got me was when the state sent evidence to the judge and it didn't even open. Why in the world was it omitted? How can you omit evidence that don't even open? That it shouldn't even be able to be admitted without being, looked over and agreed upon, because who knows what in the world something framed or looked like or was supposed to be talked about, and you agreed to it then, but now this PDF file or whatever, it won't open. You can't use that can't stay omitted, because when you open it, it might not be the same thing that it was when it was submitted. And you would never know that because you didn't open it, right? Stay away. Stick with truth in all areas. I don't care if people say you too deep. I don't care if people say you too serious. Whatever. Stick to the truth. Do you hear me? Stick with the truth. Say it again. Stick with the truth. One more time. Stick with the truth. Okay. I'm almost off of here. And do what's right. And do what's right. Say it again. And do what's right. And do what's right. Do what's right. Do what's right. Okay, that's it. Now, stick with the truth and do what's right. I'm almost finished with my rant. I just got a few more things to say. That was kind of like Trump. 0%, 0%. I'm finna get off of here before I cut up. And I'm everywhere. Okay. Yeah, stick to the truth. But if I was a lawyer, I would most definitely reject that. Definitely reject it. Reject it. Don't even accept it. Don't accept it. Just be like, we want to go ahead and redact that from discovery. Let's go ahead and review what's actually in there. I know that you sent this in July of 22, but I need to see it again. Just because it don't open right here, and I need to see it again. That's what I would do if I was a lawyer. I wouldn't trust nothing. I just would not trust that because of how they have presented all the evidence thus far. No. And the judge, and this is why I say the lawyer with the ponytail. The lawyer with the ponytail, he stands up and say, "Judge, I would just like to go ahead and remind you of my objection because this is a mistrial," or whatever he said within those lines. Hold on. Okay. Whew. But seriously, the judge has given the judge has given the state, the prosecutors, so many chances. I'm saying so many chances. He has given them so many chances. Like, I know I've counted like four, you know? He's given them at least four chances and they fail every time to create anything, to present anything with foundation. They have proved nothing, but they have played dirty with forming a case. And I believe that the case could have very well been formed off some type of offense or mad. I don't know. Is it just because he's a rapper and, it's just, are they all rappers? Is it because they're all rappers? You don't like them? You don't like the way they look or what? At this point, I'm just not sure exactly what is the point of this case. And then, it's one thing to investigate cases. Yes, cases do take a while to investigate. Sometimes that could be true. That's very well, it could be true. But once you bring it to court, whatever you had to create this case should be very well ready to be presented. And it's as simple as that. And I don't care what, something is or who some people are. That's why I didn't get mad when people got mad. I didn't care when people got mad when I was saying Trump was right on some things. And I will not, go back on those things that I said he was right for, because he was right for them. It was just because, people, if they Democrat, if they Republican, this got to be right, this got to be wrong. But at the end of the day, I don't care about what something is, presenting the situation at face value. I care about the truth that it says that it is. Okay. And so I'll use, before the bus and disses start to fly, let me go ahead and spray some air freshener. I encourage many to do things, create things, and while they created, I didn't create anything, But at the end of the day, the truth was I wanted that for them. The truth is I do get happy when others win. People be like, well, when you gonna do something? When you gonna win? Whenever I get it together, whenever I want to. That's the thing. When I want to. When I want to. I don't owe anyone nothing. I don't owe you a time to get something completed, because one thing for certain, two things for sure. The truth that I have spoken, just little me, that's just a certified nursing assistant, that's just, me, you know, it has changed. some things. And just me knowing that, and my Father which art in heaven knowing that, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Yeah. Because if no recognition ever come, he know it. Thank you. And so, like I was saying, most definitely, the judge has given them so many chances, and it's just been mistrial after mistrial. Seriously and sincerely. And in a minute here, and I'm just saying, he's being patient. He's trying to give him a chance, but that's how things have to be. He have to weigh things on the other side like that. But they really, the defense, they haven't did nothing out of order, or everything that they have presented has been true. And so when people in authority can't do the right thing, or feel like because they are in authority, they can just do whatever they want to do, and they can do things wrong, and it can be swept under the rug and all that, that's got to go. Because clearly they really did not have a legitimate case upon these rappers. They didn't have a legitimate case. The people that was guilty for their crimes, they served their time, or serving time for their crime. But that show you how low down people could be. So like I say, you better stay true no matter who someone is. They could be a brother, sister, whoever. They could be a best friend. It don't matter. You better make sure that whatever they do is always in truth. I don't care. That's it. But yeah, people in authority, over these positions. And I may bring something up Miss Love said, but I don't think I'll need that now. Hopefully I'll say it in vlog 3. If I'm led to say it in vlog 3. But I do most definitely have to bring up Miss Love, because it's something she said in the beginning of this case that I just thought about that too as I'm just sitting here. But wow. I'm not gonna yeah, because I don't know that for sure, and I don't want to is this hair sticking up right here? I don't know that thought to be for sure. And even though it's just a thought, I could really say it if I wanted to, but I'm not sure how to really word that correctly. I don't know how to really word that correctly right now, but it is something. How I was listening to the witness say, a lot of people thought that they were gay because they were wearing tight, skinny jeans and stuff like that, and to me, it looked like just because you're not gay, you can still have a sexual addiction to something. And I say that because I think about the police when they went and got Miss Bennett. Miss Bennett said that they, when they arrested her, came in her house, busted in her house or whatever, she didn't have on any clothes, and they were looking at her, giving each other hot fives and stuff. Now that's what she said. Is it true or not? I'm not sure, but I do know from that video that was played with the lawyer, constantly patting Mr. Murphy on his back. That wasn't appropriate at all, and it makes you think what kind of stuff is going on, because people try to stamp a title on people, and they be the main ones that be into things of that sort, if that makes sense. So Anywho, uh, yeah, that was, and then I'm just looking at these young people, telling these truths. The witness that they got out of jail to come testify, and he like, I already got charged for my wrongdoings. What am I doing here? Whatever you have concerning these gentlemen and this man has nothing to do with me. What are you doing? What happens when these adults have nowhere to turn to because the judge may not like them, because and the police officers are crooked? Not all. We already know that. We don't have time for the amateur lesson. We already know not all people are bad people, just the people that prove that they are. So at the end of the day, like I said, where do people go? If the leaders don't do what's right, if the people in authority don't do what's right, what choice do people have? What do you think? It would continuously be a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion, right? And I'll end with this. The lawyer that's representing the young man, she got up and said, she asked some questions. I think it was like last week, and she was like, she asked the witness, she was like, there's gangs in jail, right? Yes, they are. What else did she ask? Dang, I forgot. But even though her getting up there asking them questions may have looked simple, they meant a lot. They meant a lot, because a lot of these, questions, you can, that the witnesses are being asked, they could have picked that up from anywhere. How in the world did you get a RICO out of this? And that's just crazy. It's not formed. Is the foundation is really baseless. On all counts, baseless. But we'll see what happens going forward there. And I think I won't have to use this case again, because like I said, I'm just going to focus on sum up my last video rather, because this is the video. This isn't my live. So this is just the video upload. And I just wanted to make sure that you understood that every time that I do these videos. And this quick take, this is almost 37 minutes. Okay, so that's it. I'll leave it there. But never think the simple things don't matter, because like I said, when she got up there, that was it was really good. It shut the prosecutor up for sure. I think there was an objection about something, but I can't remember. Someone objected to something, but the lawyer's point was, a gang can exist anywhere for the wrong reason, even in jail, even on your side, DA. Because at this point right here, this is what makes people that would like to tell the truth scared. Sometimes it's just not the gangs. And I don't see anything, and I don't agree with all that type of activity and all that. But I'm just looking at the truth of the matter. Sometimes it's not gangs. Sometimes it could very well be the people in authority. And at this time, it is most definitely the state, aka the prosecution, that looks very guilty for staging and creating narratives with no evidence. So once again, if I was them, I would get whatever that file that wasn't admitted, I would have it redacted. Like, what? Don't even play. Let me see what's really going on, because what you have here may not be the same thing that I understood you was coming with, and I need to be able to defend my client, accordingly. So that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. This live was everywhere. Oh my gosh. You see how long things can be drawn out and everything when it's not in order. And I really didn't even did I say anything? I don't even think I really said too much. I ain't say too much. I ain't even say nothing really at all. But anyways, enjoy your night. Stay true.